Hello, hello, hello. Tough loss once again. The Pittsburgh Penguins fall to the Seattle Kraken in overtime, 3-2. Sounds awfully like my prediction.
Yeah.
Yesterday.
You said 2-1 yesterday,
Josh,
right?
I think I'm having actually technical difficulties. Hold on.
Can you not hear me? Oh, no.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Can everyone hear me?
I can hear you perfect. Yeah.
Why isn't this working?
Is it me?
I can't hear any audio from my computer.
Oh. That's fun.
Where'd he go?
Well, I mean, you know how it goes. Every day. Once a game.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Oh! All right. So, I mean, Louis doing whatever he needs to do. So, and he's back. Do you want to can you hear me?
Why can't I hear you?
Oh, man, this stinks. Oh, man, this guy stinks. All right. Go figure it out. Go figure it out. I'll do the infomercial. NES is saying that he can hear both of us. So it's just you. Be right back. All right. So tonight's episode and every episode is brought to you by Rogue Energy. Go to rogueenergy.com/Pens Collective. Use code TPC10 to get 10% off your order. They are having their Black Friday specials now. So go on there, order everything. Everything is on sale. Make sure you get stock up on tubs. If you're slacking in the shaker department, they got these little guys, these 16-ounce ones. I think these are perfect. Just because that's the only amount of water that you need for one scoop is 16 ounces. So this is perfect. 16 ounces fills you up. Top it off. Shake it. So nice little bonus on this one. Glows in the dark. So love that feature for that. Also, Louis announced in last night's stream, we are also now partnering. We have always partnered with, but we have now become an affiliate with Third Assist Hockey Company. So if you go to thirdassist.com, visit their website, buy some stuff, and then at checkout, you can use code TPC15 to get 15% off your order off of anything. Louis put on a nice demonstration, a nice infomercial yesterday about the new gloves that they have in stock that you can go out and buy. But they have other things. They have shirts. They have sweatshirts. They have heated socks. If you're playing ice hockey outside, it's now wintertime. It's now cold. These socks will be able to keep you warm. They have sticks. They have watches. The watches, they have pieces of old sticks on the face of the watch. So it's pretty nice little detail with that. But use our code TPC15, get 15% off off your order. Louis, did I miss anything?
Josh, that was absolutely fantastic.
Nice. And I kept it under 20 minutes.
I know. Look at you. Good job. Good job. Welcome. We'll talk about the game. Welcome to TPC.
It's Crosby. Crosby on Trinity shot. Penguins win it. Sees part for Crosby to the goal. He scores. Buckle up, baby. Are you kidding me? And on Fane, the shot. He scores. Here's Crosby with a burst of speed up the middle. Gets open. Scores.
Well, welcome back. And I'm saying that to myself. Finally figured out what the heck was going on with my AirPods. I don't know what was going on. But the Pittsburgh Penguins lose in overtime 3-2 the Seattle Kraken. Nolan Schmidt on YouTube says we are 0-5 in any kind of overtime.
Yikes.
That is not good. That is a non good stat. On I was like, why am I so dark? That is not a good stat for the Penguins or any team. We want to grab points. That's not the way to do it. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, look at this. Love your vibes on the stream. We'd love to support. Look at this, guys. That's incredible. Absolutely rough one tonight, says Ethan. Welcome, Ethan. Thank you so much.
Thanks for helping out tonight, Ethan.
Yes, thank you for helping out. I want to see if there was anything. Very good, NES. All that pressure at the end just to lose. I feel like that's kind of been the story. I mean, yesterday was an absolute stinker of a game. Me and Josh both went on our own rants about how bad that was, whether it's one thing or another, just can't happen. Time to turn the page, right? That's what it all boiled down to. Move on to the next game. And even Murashov said, hey, we're professionals. We're going to play well. Maybe don't count your chickens before they hatch there, Murashov. You kind of let some stinkers in tonight. So, well, especially that last goal. Oh, what? I didn't see what he said.
Just I'm linking it. That don't count your chickens before they hatch, and we got a guy in the chat with the name Chicken a la King.
A la King. Yeah,
so,
absolutely right. I thought he said something to help out with what we were saying. No, I think it's very frustrating. You know, you had Erik Karlsson pregame talk about how, hey, we know that was a stinker of a game, and we're gonna come out better than this. That's what they call better?
I mean, it definitely was better than yesterday.
Oh, sure, I guess.
Yeah.
But you can't win games playing like that.
Yeah, but you also got to shoot the puck. I felt like it was another night where we got no shots on goal.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean...
No shots on net. Actually, let me look it up. I want to look up how much.
I mean, I don't know. They were kind of peppering them at the end. So I wouldn't be surprised if it was more like if we're over 20. But I don't think it's much more over 20. It
32 shots on net by Pittsburgh.
It didn't feel like that at all.
They had 21 shots on net.
Didn't feel like that at all. I mean, in the beginning, they were definitely shooting more. But I don't know. No. I felt like it wasn't, I don't know. It was better than yesterday, but definitely still a lackluster performance for sure.
I would agree. Yeah.
And power play was so bad. So bad.
I see 1 for 4. Obviously, the one Malkin got fighting for that goal.
But I think maybe it had one other good power play. The others were just same thing as last night. Couldn't get in the zone, couldn't get set up, couldn't make any type of passes, couldn't find a shooting lane, and just ends up just 2 minutes run out. But that Malkin one was probably the best one, not only because he scored, but crisp passes going around, having some shots on goal, and then finally able to get it in there. So I don't know. I think you kind of mentioned it though with Murashov just letting in a few stinkers. Like that's the difference in the game. Like we say it with Jari, like yes, the goal in order to win in hockey, you have to outscore the opponent. But like at the same time, like you're gonna need your goalie to stop more than a few.
Yeah.
So for him to let in, especially that overtime goal, feel like for sure he should have had that. If you want to make an argument for his second one, I mean, that was a wicked shot. Now, if you want to say that he shouldn't have been buried into the goal like that, just like completely,
Turtled.
down and the turtle in the against the pipe. Maybe he could have had better positioning, but I mean, honestly, like that just sucked. That like it was a poor performance from Miroshov, for sure.
Yeah, I think it's a poor. I think why I get a little more intense on his performance tonight is because he had kind of a big talk yesterday. Hey, we're gonna respond tomorrow. And I'm like, okay, well that includes you. Like you need to play well. And I'm not saying he played terrible. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve to be up here. I think he's a good goaltender. It's just that when you say things like that, it comes with expectations. When you say things like we need to respond, and then you have lackluster performance. Listen, if they just skated on the ice, it was a better performance than yesterday. Okay, so yeah, to Zach's point, yeah, it was technically a good response. They played better than yesterday. Obviously, it was night and day. But you still need to play better than what was tonight, I think.
Yeah.
You don't just come out. It's a home game. You're supposed to have this little juice in you. You're finally. I know it's a back-to-back. But, guys, we have back-to-backs for the rest of the month. Like, you got to figure out how to bounce back from a bad game.
Yeah. And the opponents aren't going to get easy. They're not going to get easier,
Kraken, Wild, good tests, but not the hardest teams we're going to face. We're going to face some good teams, not only Western Coast teams, but we're going to be facing metropolitan teams. How are we going to respond? That's why I was saying, hey, don't get all excited. Remember when I was saying, and even Josh was saying, we have a long season. Mm-hmm. Let's not get all excited where we're at in the current standings.
Even though you did predict that they're going to make the playoffs.
I said, but what was my prediction? How were they going to make the playoffs, Josh?
Oh, like barely, the last game.
Wild card. Yeah. Wild card. Yeah. I'm talking second wild card spot. They're making the playoffs, and it's going to be a successful season, but we're barely making the playoffs this year because of games like yesterday and today. Yes, we could have won this game, 100%. But I think we're seeing a pattern that's not good. Who's at fault for this response? Because at the end of the day, I want to see wins. Right? After a performance like that, we were joking around yesterday. Bag skate. You make these guys come out here and you do what they need to do. That's the performance. Okay, perfect. Dan, look at this. Perfect timing. I said, who's at fault? At least Dan Muse is showing some emotion. Per did the Pens win. Per Kelsey Cermax. Here is the quote. Per Dan Muse in his quote. We have a weekend here where we get 1 and 4 points. That's not good enough. I wish there was more to that quote if he was ticked. I would say.
Yeah, but also we're just reading his words.
Yeah, I guess.
How was his demeanor? You know what I mean?
Fair.
He could just be like, I mean, to be honest, Dan Muse always looks mad.
He does. I think it's the baldness.
Yeah. It could be. It could be the baldness. But he does look always mad. So then for him to actually verbalize that it's not good enough, I fully agree. And I mean, hopefully his demeanor showed that like he was a little bit more upset. But I mean, I think if Did the Pens win is sharing that, I think his demeanor probably echoed,
which is
the words
good.
As well.
I will, and I don't mean like when I say who's at blame. I'm not saying like, oh, therefore there needs to be consequences now. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, hey, if this was Sullivan, because you guys love to just absolutely destroy Mike Sullivan, who would be at blame now? It would be Mike Sullivan, right? Bad coaching, bad whatever. But it's Dan Muse, so we have to give him a pause. Okay, that's fine. And I agree with you. We need to give him a pause. But that is a pitiful performance and a pitiful response to one of the worst hockey games I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is where I'm like,
Josh Yohe said it was quite possibly the worst game he's covered in the 17 years that he's covered the Penguins.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he said it this morning.
So if that was the worst performance he's ever seen, right? Let's just take that. And then this is how they respond to that. Now, granted, this game on its own would be considered a bad game. Okay? Hey, yeah, we didn't look great. Yeah, we had some sparks of something, but, nothing really materialized. We had bad turnovers. Look at Kindle turning that puck over, which led directly to a goal. It wasn't like it was a tic-tac-toe where the goal happened. It was he dropped the puck on the blue line. They got it, ripped it past Murashov. That's something he should have had. Okay? And honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, pretty sure the same shot is in overtime. Same area.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, hey, man.
I mean, same area on Murashov?
Yeah.
Like below the arm. Yeah, below the arm above the pad.
And where the shooter was. So it's kind of like,
yeah.
It's kind of like, okay,
high slot.
Hey, buddy, that's on you. You need to make those saves. I would hold the same accountability towards Jari, Shilovs, Blomqvist, Larson, you name it. Who's ever in net, that needs to be stopped. Now, granted, I know because we do this all the time. He's young. He's going to make mistakes. Right. But he shouldn't have to make those mistakes at the cost of the game. Okay? That's bad on the coaching. That's bad on the rest of the players that aren't taking shots, that aren't producing. Okay? We have Malkin scoring barely on the power play. Okay? We had a wide open net for Sidney Crosby to score. Okay? Nothing screamed really good hockey on those goals. Yes, we're happy Sidney Crosby got a goal. Yes.
Crosby was pretty good.
I mean, yeah, he was on his knees sliding around. Kind of.
But no, you forced a turnover. Nice pass by Dewar across the ice. Yeah, I'd say that one was nice. And shortly after, you had some nice momentum.
Sure.
And then it kind of got sucked out because if I remember correctly, I think there was a penalty against Graves, maybe? Maybe 30 seconds after that goal. So it just completely sucked the momentum out of it. So that kind of stinks. And it just felt like every time we had momentum, we couldn't capitalize. And it deflated everything. And which is so annoying because it's like we can't, I don't know, you can't let that eat at you, especially after a game like last night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I understand what you're saying about Murashov. But, I think there's going to be...
before you say anything, I want everyone to understand this. I am not blaming the loss on Murashov.
No. Yeah. Okay. Fair enough.
Just want to put out... Continue.
Fair enough. There's just like with Kindle and his turnover, there's growing pains. There's going to be growing pains. And it just stinks that it's at the cost of legitimate wins.
Right.
So, I understand what you're saying. I think we can have both. It could be yes and, because what you're saying is it shouldn't cost us wins, but I think we do still need to be patient because they're not going to get better by riding the bench. Sure. And I'm not saying what you're saying is to bench them because of a turnover or, goals allowed. I don't think that's what you're saying at all. But I do think that more playing time, playing against this type of competition is going to allow them to grow, get better, be more comfortable, be more confident. I think in the Discord, God, I don't know who put it out there. Angry Boot or Ethan mentioned how Kindle kind of looks a little after getting rocked against the Kings. Ever since that game, he's now been a little bit more
cautious,
not hesitant, but just yeah, which is now allowing him to fumble the puck and cause these turnovers.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't notice it until that comment was made. And then I'm like thinking about the game last night, how he turned over the puck a few times entering into the zone. And then he did the same thing tonight. And it's like, ooh, it's a good observation because, I mean, not that, you know, he's, I don't know, not good enough. I just think that he is maybe a little bit more timid. He had his welcome to the NHL moment, and now he's here, and he's got to step up to the big boy plate. So I don't know. It's tough. I don't know what else to say. It's been a tough 48 hours.
Yeah,
I guess 24 hours.
Yeah, 24. Yeah. I think it's been a rough weekend.
Yeah, how does that work?
No, yeah, because it's 24. Because it's 8 p.m.
Yeah, it's been 2 days, but it's technically
24 hours from
the
game
time
to game.
frame. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 28 hours.
Guess what?
Whatever.
Josh, let's round up to 30 and say it was a sucky 30 hours. I think, honestly, I think the Penguins need to take a deep look at themselves in the mirror and decide what kind of hockey team they want to be. Listen, I understand there's injuries, and I know that's going to be an impact. But if you're hoping that people like Brageau and Raquel are going to carry this team, then what kind of hockey team do you think we are? Like, if that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you think Raquel and Brageau are going to carry this team when we have Sidney Crosby and Evgeny Malkin, I have some bad news. I don't think we're going to make it. You know, like,
No.
there's no way we can have our hopes and dreams of making the playoffs hinder on Brageau being in the lineup or Raquel being in the lineup. We need to be a team that needs and has to respond well to adversity. We did it in 16 and 17. We did it in 18. We did it in 19. We did it in 20. After that was just downright terrible. And we cannot
and I'm
find...
I'm not saying it's all on defense, but I feel like it's defense too, because if you were to tell me after last night's game we're going to score, or Malkin's going to score on the power play, I'd be like, we're going to win. We're going to win that game.
Yeah.
But, you know, like I don't, there's more to the game than just, you know, however long those goals take, 30 seconds each.
Sure.
So, you know, game is 60 minutes. That's 59, 59 minutes that you got to play. And I do feel like after that second goal by Malkin, we took our foot off the gas and said, okay, now let's try to
hold on to this. Yeah.
The second goal. Yeah. It's like, no, go get the third goal.
Yeah.
That's what was something we've always talked about on here. Like, put the foot on the gas. I mean, put your foot on their throat and kill them.
Yeah.
Just, that's
Josh,
it.
what did Rocky say? It's not how hard you get hit. It's not how hard you hit. It's how hard you can get hit.
Get hit.
And keep
moving forward.
Okay? So
how much you can take and keep moving forward.
Yeah, that's the full quote.
Because that's how winning is done.
Josh, that is how winning is done. And I feel like we take a hit and we go, whoa, our bell was rung.
We're throwing in the towel.
Yeah, our bell's rung. Nice to continue the Rocky. Our bell has been rung. So let's just make sure we don't lose with what we got. That's coward hockey. Let's not have that. Hey, we got hit. Hey, Kendall, I know you got hit. You got your bell rung. I get it. You enter in that zone with even more ferocity next time. Outskate them. You're good. You're fast. Outskate them. You're talented enough. Outskate them. Prove to them that they can't touch you entering in the zone. Power play. Stop being worried that you can't put the puck in front of the net. Go ahead. Someone get down there. Yeah, you may take a cross check, but guess what? You're going to take out 80% of the visibility of the goaltender. And that's how you get power play goals. It's not about how many times you move the puck. It's about trying to find the right man at the right time. Whether that takes
I wasn't even moving tonight.
Whether it takes 5 seconds or 30 seconds, doesn't matter. Find that open man. We're playing coward hockey, and it shows. So, It's not about how hard we can hit, right? Because we can hit. We got power hitters on this team. But when we get hit, we cowered up. We cower. We're afraid of what the next punch will do to us. We need to figure out how to go. Okay, we got hit. We're gonna take what you gave us and shove it right back in your face.
Yeah.
It's a miracle.
Oh, nice.
It's just a little bit there.
Is that when he was talking about how like we're gonna take their game
And shove it in their face? That's right.
Yeah.
Muse added from Did the Pens Win? Per Kelsey, per Dan. I'm not going to keep coming in here and saying that 1 point is good enough. It's not. And I think we're better than that. I agree, Dan. I agree. Our standard needs to be better than that. I 100% agree. I like that response from Dan. And here's where we're going to figure out if the Penguins are going to be a playoff team. Love to see the leadership take ownership of what's going on here. And that's a collective of Sid, Gino, Tanger, Carlson, Rust. Just say, that wasn't good enough. We know we could be better. We got to practice and put in the work to come back out. Because guess what?
I'll even take Shea at this point. He said something last night. I'll take
I
him
know.
again
He was
saying
he
something.
was devastated. Like he sounded like somebody shot his dog, which I get it. I get it. But we need to figure out how to respond better. Here's the thing. We have 3 days. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. And we play the Buffalo Sabres at home.
Which is poor scheduling.
It is very poor scheduling. We need to get back on track. Give us a game on Monday. But it's fine, NHL. Just screw us.
Yeah, no, not even Monday. Just instead of tonight, put us on Sunday.
Oh, and then go Tuesday, and then give us every other game.
And
then,
then,
I agree with that.
or put us back. Keep it from there. Just break up this back-to-back.
Because
there was no need for this back-to-back.
But we're gonna have a back-to-back next week, and a back-to-back.
I know, but we have a break right now.
Yeah, I know. I don't understand why we have
you could
another
break
break.
up the back-to-back.
No, I agree with that. No, well, yeah. I mean, obviously, I agree with that. But we have 3 days. My point in saying why we have 3 days: figure your crap out. You're home. You're home.
Yeah.
So, do they practice tomorrow, Josh?
Again, I would, but I don't think so.
I mean, I would make them skate. I would make them skate until they're.
Did they? I didn't check. I had a busy morning.
Same.
But did they?
Did they have a optional skate or a mandatory?
Do they have anything? I have no idea.
Anyone can anyone confirm that? Can anyone confirm?
Yeah.
Did we have an optional?
I forgot to look. I forgot to look this morning.
Anyone want to confirm?
Because
we were up late.
All right, calm it down. What do you mean they have off? Oh, games.
Yeah. Game wise.
Or do you mean like personally they have off
No.
till Wednesday morning?
I think he means game wise. They have game wise.
Well, and no, they didn't have a.
They.
Wait, what are you saying no to? Did the Pens win? Are you saying no that they had
wasn't
an
mandatory.
optional?
It wasn't mandatory.
They didn't.
They had nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like what's no?
I don't think they had
no.
nothing.
So did they have an optional skate, or did they have a mandatory skate, or did they? Game wise. What?
Wait, he's catching up to us. He's catching up to us. So
Okay.
when you said, "What do you mean by they have off?" He's saying game wise.
We're just gonna take a moment. This is part of the show where we're just gonna take a moment and let Did the Pens Win catch up.
Ooh.
Okay. All right. Here's a rant. 5-second rant. Can I just have a 5-second rant? What kind of freaking coach are you doing? That's utterly irresponsible. I'm done. They'll probably have a scheduled day off. Oh, what? A scheduled day off tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry. Are they all cashing in their PTO? What the frick? Are you kidding me?
This is too funny.
You
This is
have
good.
a bad 30 hours and they're like, listen, guys, you've been through a lot. I'll see you Monday. You know what I would say, Josh, if I was the head coach? Cancel your plans tomorrow. Don't care what you're doing tomorrow. Oh, you and the wife are going to... Don't care. You don't have a wife tomorrow. I'm going to be your wife tomorrow. You're showing up here first thing in the morning. First thing in the morning, 8 a.m. You're showing up to the arena. You're going red line. Thank you, Shane. Red line to red line until you throw up and you tell me, who do you freaking play for? Because it's not going to be yourself, buddy. I want Sidney Crosby to finally stand up and go, Sidney Crosby, who do you play for? The Pittsburgh Penguins. That's all, gentlemen. That's what I want from the Pittsburgh Penguins tomorrow. That's what I want from Danny. All right? Until you get them on the ice to practice, because I'll be honest, you could tell they haven't practiced. So it makes sense. It makes sense. What a horrible coach. What a slap on the wrist this is. Oh, I'm sorry. No.
Horrible.
You're telling me this guy is pissed off at his team and goes, oh, I'm so mad at this hockey team. All right, I'll see you on Monday, guys. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean? How are you mad? You didn't prep for tonight. You had no optional skate.
Well, maybe it was film.
Oh, bad day to have film, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, at what point were they going to be scouting for Seattle?
Oh, I don't know. The
Thursday?
4 days they had in Pittsburgh. I'm sorry. This is pathetic. You're right. They probably had film in between. What were they watching? Apparently Miracle, because that's the only thing they're close that came to hockey in the last 20 hours. Bob Grove. Okay, Rust. I want to hear what Rust has to say. Let's see what the leadership has to say. It looked like a game where we did everything but win the game. Oh, God. That's it's like we played hockey, but we didn't do the hockey. Wow, Rust. Enlightening. Tell me how you're going to fix it. Oh, just got to turn the page. I'll see you guys on Wednesday or something. When's the next game? Wednesday? All right, cool. I won't be here until Wednesday morning. And that's kind of how they're playing. Anyway. Another stat from Bob Grove. Since their 6-2-0 start, Pens are 4-4-5. Tied for the 26th best record in the NHL team in that time frame. Here's what happened. Here's my theory. Pop it in the brain, Josh. Are you ready?
Sure.
Kyle Dubas is freaking out. And he said, as on the plane to Sweden, he goes, guys, we got to start losing. Because what are we doing? This whole plan hinges on McKenna. Josh, that's the only way that makes sense. They're trying their hardest.
Doesn't make any sense. You kidding me?
Doesn't make any sense the way they played in the last 20, 30 hours, does it? It's almost like someone's paying them off. And it's Kyle Dubas. Holy crap.
No.
Anyway. They look terrible.
Nope. I don't like it.
Terrible stuff. Listen,
I do think they should practice. Again,
Right.
we talked about this last night in terms of our mentality, but I think
Okay.
practice tomorrow, Monday and Tuesday. You're going to be off.
Sorry. Make it you guys.
Yeah. You're going to be off for Thanksgiving. Or wait, but then we have a game Friday, don't we?
No, don't we have a game? We have a game Wednesday?
We have a game Wednesday, and then I think we have a
And
game
then
Friday,
game
Saturday.
Friday. Yeah, I told you back to back.
All right, I'm kind of okay with a day off. Don't hate me. I'm fine with a day off.
But they're not.
Between whether
no.
it's tomorrow, Monday, or Tuesday, I'm cool with a day off.
Hey Josh, can I
I'd
ask you a
probably
question?
do Monday. I'd bring them in tomorrow, off Monday, back at it Tuesday, game Wednesday, Thanksgiving Thursday.
Yeah, everyone's off on
Yep.
Thanksgiving.
Film Thursday morning. Boom boom. Optional
Thursday
skate
morning.
Friday morning. Friday morning. Optional skate with film Friday morning.
Here's what I would say.
Go for the
Optional
game.
skate Wednesday, optional skate Friday. Thursday you're off. The rest of the days you're mine. That's what I would do.
The rest of the days are mine.
Sunday, Monday, Tuesday.
Are we just gonna do movie quotes? Because I got one.
Go ahead.
I got you for 3 whole minutes, and you ain't
Sorry.
going nowhere.
You ain't going in. Oh yeah, you ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that's right. Okay, he said in the video that they played better than they did yesterday and talked about it. Is this Rust? Because Rust is sounding like... You sure Rust didn't get crushed into the boards? Because it sounds like it. Holy crap. Yeah, we
He's
talked
got,
about it. It was a
CTE.
really bad... Yeah, it was a really bad game yesterday. We talked about it, though. Okay, I'm glad. Glad you talked about it.
No.
Did you hold hands and sing Kumbaya too? Like what else did you do? Because it sounds like they're doing everything but practicing. It sounds like they're doing everything but the sport they're paid to do. We talked about it. We watched film. I'm mad about it. Okay, this was all great. You're doing everything opposite of winning hockey games. So tell me how you're fixing it. Well, we talked about it. It's like...
Yeah.
Me and Josh are talking about it. That's not going to fix anything. We're not going out on the ice. Oh my
I
god!
think you could have stopped that overtime goal.
Me too. Me too. You know why? Because I would practice it.
That second goal, though.
Here's a good question, and then we'll end, Josh.
All right.
Ready?
All right, so 15 more minutes. Got it.
No, it's the last question. Do you think right now, really, if I put you in pads, do you think you could stop that
No.
puck?
No.
You don't think so?
No, because I'd be guessing, and I'd guarantee I'd guess wrong.
Yeah, but he was out so far, so the shooter didn't have a lot of like guessing to do. He just threw it.
No, I'm guessing. I'm the goal.
I know you're guessing. You shouldn't guess because you're blocking off all the shots, all the corners.
Yeah.
So you don't have to guess. You just have to stop the puck. You think you could do it?
No, because I wouldn't find it in time.
See, I feel like I could.
I think you could. You
I
have
think I
the
could.
reaction time. You've played goalie.
I think I could stop him.
I've never put
Now
the pads
listen.
on.
Now listen.
Never.
I'm just saying this one shot. Can I play a whole game? No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Like Colby
absolutely not.
Armstrong. Colby Armstrong mentioned it in the broadcast. Suit me up for one shift, and I'm done after
Right.
that. Yeah.
Right. It'll be the best shift you've ever seen, but then I'm retiring. Okay.
That's it.
That's it. I am done. Give me a good 30 seconds. I'll give you the best. Nope. Not going to finish that sentence. I was going to give you the best 30 seconds of your life.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it.
You can clip that, ladies and gentlemen. But
Oh my
I'll give
gosh.
you a good 30-second shift.
We should clip that and send it to Mark Madden.
Yeah. We said this to our 2 listeners, but no, honestly, I think Mershop could have stopped it. I think, Kindle could have not turned the puck over. I think, did Sid make a mistake on the overtime goal where he came in and he turned around instead of kind of playing the man and with the puck? Yeah, maybe there's an element to that. All I know is
Quick hot take.
Oh,
Wait into Mershov having a good I guess 3 games in Wilkes-Barre so far.
Mershov and Wilkes-Barre. You mean
Oh,
Blomqvist.
sorry, Blomqvist.
Yeah, because I think it makes Dubas's job even harder, which it's kind of weird because I've been saying this. What'd you say?
It does, and
I know,
honestly,
which is so weird, which is what I've been saying from the freaking beginning.
We should have clipped what you said about the goalies from the moment you said it, because if it comes out the exact way that you said it's going to come out, I'm probably going to pee my pants. Like, that's just going to be absolutely ridiculous that you called it.
All I'm saying is
from
the get-go.
Yeah.
Oh, from the get-go, I said there was going to be issues, and everyone's like, "No, Lou."
Well, no, I'm not saying that it's going to be issues. I'm just saying the way it shakes out. Like, when the dust settles, and it's going to be exactly what you talked about.
I'm just a GM. I know puck, apparently. I know puck.
Yeah.
But anyway, NES says maybe they need me.
AHL game.
Ethan said he finally made it home. Glad you made it home safe. First, Shane said back skate Sunday and Monday. Tuesday, give him a break and do stick handling and passing. Wednesday, shootout drills and film. I think they need to just figure out 3-on-3 hockey and then the shootout. Maybe one day is just overtime stuff.
Wait, when was that? Didn't they say that they practiced that?
I couldn't tell. NES says maybe they need me. I was first this season in my beer league for points. Wow, good job, NES. Proud of you, man. Well, with that,
you need some new gloves or sticks. Third assist, TPC 15.
Third assist, TPC 15.
Are you indoor or outdoor? They got some heated socks.
Oh, okay. I see where you're going with that. I jumped the gun.
Yeah, it's all good. I get it.
All right, our next game
30 seconds, right?
Yeah. Best 30 seconds, Josh. But that'll do it for this episode. Wednesday, the Sabres back at home. Will they practice? God only knows. We will see you there. We're going live right after. And hey, we're live on TikTok, X, YouTube, Facebook. Make sure you give it a like.
Purple.
Make sure you follow. Our What If episode aired on Friday, where we talked about what if the Pittsburgh Penguins were never selected for the 1967 expansion draft and what that would have meant for the future of Pittsburgh. Make sure you go look, put a comment, like the video, do whatever you need to do. And also comment what you want us to cover in the What If series. That comes out every Friday on the TPC channels. Make sure you stay tuned for this upcoming Friday. We have an episode airing on Tuesday talking about the Pittsburgh Penguins, so stay tuned for that. We have Wednesday is going to look a little weird this upcoming Wednesday because I don't know if Josh... Yeah, well, I don't know if Josh will be able to go live on Wednesday night.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I'm traveling that day.
I will. And then on Friday, Josh and I will be together to do the episode.
And then I'm traveling again on Saturday.
And then Josh won't be able to do it on Saturday, but I will. So you're going to get coverage no matter what, which is awesome. And yeah.
Ethan, did you also get a cool scarf? Are you gonna hold it up to your nose and pretend to be Peter Forsberg, just like Josh and Colby? They were beating a dead horse with that tonight.
Yeah, they were like, "What's good about the Pittsburgh Penguins?" Oh, I don't know, something that happened last week.
Yeah, well, the giveaway tonight was the scarves, so they were holding the scarves, and they kept trying to be like Peter Forsberg when they gave him that. They gave like that. They found him on the boards, and he's just sitting there with his mic and his scarf.
He's like Batman, the Swedish Batman.
Yeah. Swedish Batman.
Oh, 13 goals, 3 assists in 10 games. It's
Whoa.
Connor McDavid numbers, dude.
Yeah. Austin Matthews.
Yeah. Austin Matthews sucks now.
Oh, I just meant more goals than assists. But yeah.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, sure. All right, Josh, can we wrap it up?
Yeah,
I'm
sure,
trying to
sounds
get
good.
you out here early. Okay? You're
Appreciate it.
prolonging
10:30.
it today.
Let's go it. Let's go it.
Wow. All right, guys, thank you so much.
Did you
Thank
enjoy
you so
the movie?
much. No, it sucked. It sucked. Okay, so all right. I took my wife to go see Wicked tonight, and
The second one,
the
which
sec-
has
yeah,
already
right.
been. I can't believe there's already a second one.
Well, they
It's like
filmed it consecutive.
6 months ago.
It was a year ago, but they
Oh, wow.
filmed it consecutive. So they were editing all year. So it's not like they shot after the first one came out.
Got it. Okay. Okay.
So they were
All
just
right.
editing
That makes
it,
sense then.
the
Yeah.
second part. Anyway, the second movie, we took him to the second movie, and it was absolutely atrocious. It was a funny moment. There was a sad scene where they're like making up, I guess, like, oh, we're friends, and oh my, the amount of women crying in that theater was absolutely hysterical, because like it was just like all the dudes were like, okay, and like you just hear their wives crying. And yes, my wife did cry. So, oh my gosh.
Nice. Did you like
Anyway.
the first one?
First one is better. The second one doesn't make sense because it's supposed to be happening during the Wizard of Oz, right? Dorothy, Toto, the whole thing, right? Fun fact: you don't see Dorothy's face the entire movie.
Wait, the second one is supposed to be going on during the Wizard of Oz?
Correct. So Dorothy's
Got it.
doing her thing, and they're like working behind the scenes, kind of. That's like the movie. It's behind the scenes of what the Wizard of Oz is, and it just didn't make sense. Because what? Don't you remember when Dorothy kills the Wicked Witch of the East? Okay, with the Haas. Okay,
Mm-hmm. The feet.
and what was that? And her feet
Feet.
to crawl.
Feet, yeah.
Didn't happen. She just killed a cripple, and no one talked about it. All right, so it's very strange when Dorothy kills her.
Wait, who's
Everyone-
crippled?
Wicked Witch of the East in this.
In
Do
the
you know what I'm saying?
in the new one? Why is she crippled?
She's just crippled. She's born like that.
I'm trying to remember if she is in the old one. I don't think she is in the
She's
old
not.
one.
No, you don't never see her. You just see her feet. You don't know if she's crippled or not.
So they made her cripple.
Yeah, she.
All right,
just
we
her
made
cripple.
it to have this discussion for off air for a reason why I don't like that. But go ahead.
Okay. Anyway, when Dorothy comes in first in Wizard of Oz, the Wicked
Yeah.
Witch of the West, who's the green lady, comes in and goes, "Hey, I'm gonna get you and your little dog too." Okay, remember
Oh,
that?
Yeah.
And then the pink witch, which is Glinda, the good witch,
floats down in the bubble.
in the bubble, right? Comes down in bubble, Doug, right? She comes down,
All these
and
references.
and then she goes, "Hey, Wicked Witch, you suck." And then they go, "You suck." And then she's like, "Skedaddle on out of here," right? And Glinda, which is the pink witch, gets rid of
The
Elphaba,
green lady.
the
Yeah.
green lady, okay? And
Yeah.
that's how the Wizard of Oz. And she's like, "Whoa, what just happened?" It's like, you gotta go follow the road, all right? So that's
Yeah.
kind of what happens. What we see in this is that Elphaba just comes late to her dead sister by a house, and she's just like, "My sister died." Like, it was just no emotion. And I was telling Abs on the way home, I was just like, they just glossed over that her sister got crushed by a house. Nothing. There was like not even like emotion. The person who had the most emotion was Glinda. Was like, "Oh, Nessa, I'm so sorry this happened." And the sister comes in and is like, "Oh, those are fake tears. you're fake crying over my sister. And then she's like, what? I didn't know this was gonna happen. And then the Green Witch was like, man, my sister died. And then they fight. And I'm just like, what is this movie? Anyway, I didn't like it. It didn't make any sense to the Wizard of Oz. It didn't make sense to the first one. So it was all right. My wife cried. She said it was good. She got a little popcorn bubble thing. She's happy. That's
The simple things.
It's the simple things, you know, where I said, all right, that's pretty much what it is. And even in TikTok, Abby was saying Wicked was better than that game. That's what she said. So she roasted the Pittsburgh Penguins.
Wow.
Yeah, she did. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to head off. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. We'll see you in the next one. Josh, as always,
Let's go Pens.
It's